Hey everyone, welcome back to the shop. So, let's see, I think I changed my plans this morning a little bit. I was going to do more work on, say hi to Kong. I was going to do more work on this thing. This is a 190s Studio broken headstock. It looks great, came out fantastic. I started a video on this one, and I think I'll do this one later as like a time-lapse thing, just me sanding. So, we'll save that for time lapses. We're going to open up the pile of pawls. So, right here, these big pile of pawls. And these are just basically tune them up, set them up, make them nice, see if there's any issues. I often go to this customer's residence because I've known them forever before I had a great shop to do this type of work. And we're going to take them in because I think a couple of them had some nut slot issues maybe. And I didn't have my full toolkit when I was out there. I always forget something. Trying to condense, this into like a on-the-go bag is kind of difficult. So here we go. This one is I've worked on this guitar many times, set it up a lot. Ooh, strings are cruddy. He does play a lot. Maybe was this the one with the nut thing? Yeah, I wanted to fill that nut slot. It's just barely there, but it's pretty zingy. I think the B also. Yeah. We don't need to replace this one. It looks fine. This material takes filler and glue very well, so it'll be fine. Otherwise, also, I think one of these might have had a caving in bridge. So it might have been this one. Maybe another one too. So there's a little fix for that. These are usually can bend these a couple of times before they're worn out and the metal's too fatigued. I don't think I've never bent this one, so we should be able to bend that back up so it's not so, dished out this way. That happens to Les Pauls. If you guys see or encounter Les Pauls or anything with a tune-o-matic bridge, doesn't have to be a Les Paul, and the inner strings seem like they're real buzzy and the outer strings aren't, and the outer strings seem extra high and the middle ones seem decently playable, it's because the bridge is caving in. And just look across it from this angle. Most old bridges will eventually cave in. Right there will help a lot of your playability. If you change it out, if it's vintage, throw it in the case, put a new one on there. That's why they have those, there you go, instant better. So, all right, get in your holder. We'll clean this one up. I might time-lapse this, and then by then I'm sure there are going to be people coming in. Maybe not. Maybe I'll take this down. You guys can chill, make this a longer video until everybody comes in. Then maybe I'll just time-lapse the rest of them. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to do the whole Instagram and all the other social media nonsense. I'm going to be putting up pictures and stuff from those that wouldn't be on the YouTube, maybe some short videos, but for sure lots of pictures of things that maybe aren't even stuff I'm working on. Maybe Ben's got a cool piece over there. He cleaned his bench too. That looks great. Doug always has some interesting stuff. He's got one that literally survived a house fire, and he's making it. See, there it is. Look at that thing. That classical. I'm not going to show what he's done, but because that's his he has videos also. But this classical guitar here, this thing survived a house fire, and he's doing some guitar wizardry on that rear corner there that you can't see until you watch his upcoming video. Yeah, it's pretty cool how he's saving that thing. And I'll put it, so I might snap pictures of that while he's doing it after he releases his video. Definitely don't want to skunk him on anything. That's going to be a cool project. He's doing some really neat stuff. So anyway, that's just me blabbing on. Back to this. A little tour around the shop for you guys. Also, yeah, that's a good channel if you guys aren't watching it. Anybody? Bueller? Let's get in the holder. Here we go. But this customer is looking to turn his more Pauls into Les Pauls. So I think he wants to stick with two, and I'm not sure which two. I can definitely throw that in the comments anyone's interested, I don't sell guitars, but I can certainly, you know, if anyone's truly interested, we're in the New England area, and he's a good dude and easy to deal with, and I've had friends buy it from him before, and they're fair prices. I'll vouch for all the stuff. It's been worked on by nobody but me for the last, I don't even know how many, probably, what, Jared? How old are you now? I don't know, 10 years minimum probably, right? All right, let's get these strings off, snippety snip. What are these before we snip them? I don't know, I think these are all 10s. What do you use, 10s? This is 10s, and the Strat was, we don't have the Strat today, but the Strat was 9s. What do we got? Yep, 10s, okay. And let's see, we'll put some, I think we might do some NYXLs in this maybe? How does that sound? Okay, snippety snip. Cool. Okay. What's good about doing the same guitars over the years is there's not really any surprises. It's like, oh, I know I can just polish the frets a little bit, see if it needs fret level. This one's starting to get to that area, but nah, it's not bad. That's the nice thing about having multiple guitars. You don't wear out the frets all at once. And let's see, how dipped is that? Where's my, come here, gravity. Check this out. See, that's what happens. It's a little bit. This one's not too bad. This is starting to bend just a touch. There's one that's way worse. This one I might have plenty of, yeah, this one's got plenty of saddle. We don't need to bend that one. Later on, though, we have one that we can bend. I know one of them was dipping. Okay. Let's give this a nice buffing. I've never been able to take this to the shop and buff it out. So let's look at this. Let's make this thing really nice, huh? What do you think, Jared? You want to buff it out? Make it look really cool? Here, we're going to do some A-B shots here. I'm just going to, you guys won't notice, but I'm just going to take a couple pictures right there. Oh, come on up. And scuffiness there. Okay. So, that means, for sure, incoming Bosch. Whoops. Smaller bit. So we're going to take the parts off. We don't need to take anything out from the back. We're going to take the back off, and we're going to spray out bits and pieces out. So let's do that first. Whoop. I'll shoot him a message, actually, see if he was up this early, and ask, come on, there we go, and ask which of these two guitars he's looking to liquidate. A little bit of deoxide in there, if anyone's interested. If you're not interested, that's fine. I'm not trying to sell guitars. But if someone wants a nice guitar that's going to play great and is looking for a Les Paul, why not? You know, you don't need to have to wonder if it's going to play okay. It's going to show up and be a piece of junk unless somebody smashes it along the way. That's why, shipping insured matters. Nice wiring in there. They did a good job. What is this? A 2000 looks like. So yeah, good work. All original. We'll see what the pickups are in a second. I can't remember. Let's take here. Let's get those off there. We should have more Bosch for this operation, I think. There's that. All right. Yeah, this thing's been cleaned and polished, but never been buffed and really done up. And we'll change out. It's got some rusty hardware. Get rid of that. We don't want that. I'll throw it in a bag, and they can have it back. And go with the guitar. But there we go. Come out. There's a really cool, which I'm pretty sure is not for sale. I think it's in this pile. There's a really cool custom that they own. Or he owns. I don't know which one's his or his dad's. I can't remember. But it was blue, and it's faded to brown. You can still see the blue in certain areas. It's pretty cool. Wow. They gave you some spare wire if you need any. We should... I mean... I won't, because weenies and the you shouldn't wife big solder. But anyway, this is a number 2 ALV wound by PS in the PAF stylings. And what's this one? Same thing, I imagine. This is a number 1 ALV wound by PS. I don't know if I've ever seen those before. What are they? Anything cool? Well, this guitar sounds good. Alright, so let's take those rings off also. Alright. Okay. Okay. There. Okay, those out. All right. Little trick I do all the time is, instead of having to desolder things to pull out pickups for buffing, just take an old business card. There we go. And just kind of wedge it in. This side works great. We don't have to deal with tape, stuff like that. And let's see, get that one in there, maybe a little more. If you can fold it at least 8 times, that definitely will get you the best fit. Okay, that looks good. Is it gonna fall out? Yep. All right. Fail. That's why we test. All right, I'll put it on the side. Go on the side. It's just that you got to be a little more careful when you put it there, because the buffer will pull it out. But we'll put it over here where we really can't get anyway. There we go. Nice. Nailed it. This out. And, don't lose that. Put that there. He's going to come off peacefully. Let me see. Nope. All right. Here's another trick for you guys. Watch this. For getting knobs. Oop, I'm going to plug in my my recording apparatus here. But here, watch this. Don't need knob pullers. Take a rag, wrap it around like that, kind of tuck the ends under, and just do that. Then, lots of things happen. Is you pull the knob out without having to put another tool on your guitar. When it comes off, it's in a rag. It doesn't go flying. You very, very rarely, I can't say never, because I'm sure things break. You very rarely break pots or knobs. And what you never do is you never, ever, ever scratch a guitar with a screwdriver when you do it this way, or any other thing that you stick under there. So there you go. Tech tip of the day. Let's take those washers right off. We'll just let that sit in there. Not saying washers here. Let's get our, what is this, 13, I think? 13 millimeters. Probably like, what, ½ inch in freedom units? Something like that. All right, there we go. Push those down. Come off, all of them. Yep, sometimes they stick to the lacquer. All right. Cool. Oh yeah, do all that. We'll do all that too. All right, hold on. Ready? I said pause. Trying to make it a little more interesting for you guys, so you're not again staring at just the same angle. So I'm basically putting you in my way more So you're welcome. How scuffed is... Oh, yeah, we need to buff out that headstock, don't we? We sure do. So let's do that, too. All right, Jared. I'm sure you want your headstock buffed. Ooh, look at that. Maybe I'll toss a little bit. Here, let's do it this way. All right. This is, again, why it's really good to learn how to work with your non-dominant hand, because you can then talk to yourself while filming YouTube videos. So, there you go. That one, come on out. And that one, oh, come here. And that one, okay. Just seems so wrong to work on the guitar on this side of the bench. Oh, come on. Cool. Polish over there. Didn't drop anything, didn't damage anything, so that is a win. Okay, there. Lose anything is also a big win. So that's a bummer here. We can, watch this, we can make this a lot more noticeable. So check this out. Let's do some zoomage. Here we go. Oh, wow, that came right at us. It's coming right for us. All right, hold on, ready? Pause. Okay, that's nasty. It's not too deep, it just, you can see, it's kind of a bummer when it's all dark, you see right through it, but here, watch this, let's swing out a little bit. These things, see them at like discount stores or whatever, they're great. Grab a pack, they're usually cheap. Look at this was $6 at TJ Maxx. And get this will be a darker one. Just a little bit right there. It's not lacquer. Lacquer can go over it. So here, swing back in. And one more. There we go. See that? Look how much more better that is. All right, so put that away. It's just basically, I think, water-based stain or something. I don't know. But I have lacquered over before. It works fine for me. Your mileage may vary. So, all right, ready? Swing out and repause. Okay, let's move our parts over here where they're not going to get lost. All these, how many do we have? Do we have all the parts? Oh, 2, 4, 6, 8. No, we are missing 2 screws. Where are my screws? There's one. What'd you guys do with my other screw? Oh, did I hear it? No. Come here. All right, hold on. We might have to stop for a minute and find that screw. Why? Oh, is it stuck to... It might be up. Found it. Stuck to the magnet. Okay, there we go. 12. Cool. We're good. So what we're going to do first, because we're going to buff everything out. We're going to buff the fingerboard too. We're just going to clean the board with some steel wool. The pickups are open. Oh, no. Oh, you're shut here. Oh. You terrible. Oh, it's gonna, everything's gonna... No, it isn't. It's fine. Don't worry. Steel wool is not going to hurt your pickups. Yeah, this one definitely gets some... This one gets some play. There's a little bit of finger crud there. That's all right. Get rid of that. Here, a little bit of... There. No more steel wool. Everybody can, you know, switch off caps lock. Okay. It's a nice color on this, huh? It's like a darker tobacco. This seems darker than my Tobacco Burst Custom. But I could be just incorrect about that because it's not sitting right here. We'll have to do a cool pictures with these things all set up when they're all done. All the pawls. You very rarely get 4 nice Les Pauls in the shop all together that are cleaned up. And this will also be a great example of why you kind of going to need to really do nice work. You got to have a couple of big tools. You can do a lot on your kitchen table. I certainly have, but nothing like having a buffer. Here, we'll see. Oh, you guys have seen it, but you're going to see it again. We're going to buff the shine right back into this thing. Right. All right, that looks good. Oops, blowing all my stuff around. Everything else, that can, I don't like that falling around like that, so let's do a little bit. I bet it'll come right off. Well, let's see if I can put some tape over that. What do you think? Probably. So I don't want it to be, if I can do it like, no, that's not going to work. That's silly. It'll be fine. Okay, we good? Actually, you know what we can do? Watch this. This is what we can do. Stupid. I take this and just do that because I don't need to get right up close to it. Just needed the poker chip out of the way. Cool. That is so much better. All right, ready? Let's go to the back room. Here, we'll just this. Oh, wait a minute. We need some mothers. Get this like that. Here, hold on. Turn you guys around. You can sit right there. How about that? Good? 2 hands to open that. Okay, get a little bit of our mothers. Ooh. Something I just got a notification, something can't do something. All right, but anyway, that's fine. Don't know what that was all about. But we'll take some of this mother's metal polish, just wipe it on the frets like that. Just kind of lightly. If it gets on the board, that's fine. It's great for polishing out wood too. You don't want a ton of it because a little goes a long way. This one can's lasted me like 2 years. I do this every day. All right, let's go out back. Ready? Yeah, these are the big machines. Here, let's hang up this thing right here. You stay, sir. Right there. Look at all these. This is the kind of project and stuff that's probably gonna go in like the as-is pile. Maybe not that guild. That's something else, I think. But a lot of this is like half-done projects. Some stuff with broken scrap. See that? Ooh, maybe we'll make a smash it video with this thing. You donated to a kid. Okay, every one of you people who say donate a broken guitar to a kid, why would you do that? You're gonna give them something broken? Here, this looks like something you can do something with. Sorry, dream shattered. Think about it, stupid. Anyway, I always get that when I hear, if I put up something that says anything about had to smash a guitar or warranted, replace, whatever. Give it to a kid. No. There, you give it to, buy one, give it to him. There you go. Anyway, rant over. Here, you guys get in here. Just setting this up. Some cool angles on this, and ready, set, pause. And we are back to the regular bench. Clean up our mess a little bit. I'm covered in buffer fluff. Okay. It looks much more better. Didn't go nuts because, you know, it is a older guitar. It's got those scratches and dings and whatever, but basically got rid of all the haze and light surface stuff. It's still got its battle scars. Okay, get rid of the buffer boogers. It likes to accumulate next to hardware. That's why I try to stay away from it, but some spots you can't help it. I'll probably go out and buff the plastics, but you guys don't need to watch that part. It's pretty boring. Hopefully it's boring if it's exciting. I'm not sure I want you to see it anyway. No, if something happened, I would for sure let everyone know. I've definitely broken things on the buffer before. Flung pick guards. Many a pick guard has gotten flung. Fortunately, they've all been something that we like readily available, like Fender style. Usually it's a P bass, some kind of bass pick guard. They're a pain. All right, well, that headstock looks a lot better. Nice. Okay, let's get rid of some of the slime from the first buffer. Just naphtha. Just cleans off. Watch this. Look at that. All the crap here. There we go. All the crap. All right, there we go. Should do that anyway. Always wipe down your fingerboards with naphtha or some kind of cleaner before you put on any like hydrating stuff. Gets rid of all the dirt and a lot of the oils, and gets rid of a lot of the when customers complain that their fingers get black after playing. Right there. What do you think all that stuff was that I just wiped off of there? So pay attention. Next, we're gonna Howard's, so you know it's good. Feed and wax. Come on, come out. It gets a little oily as it stays open, but it'll still work. It still works just fine. I use my old mother's applicator. I usually have to throw those away immediately because this stuff, I always wear dark clothing, as most of you have noticed. It is white and it will stick to your clothes. It'll come out in the wash, but it'll be there all day. It's almost impossible to get out without having a giant wet spot. That is what she said. Okay. Let that set for a minute. I'm gonna go and put away my coffee cup. Let this set. You should let this set for like a minute or so. The bottle says don't let it set for hours or whatever. That's for like actual like conditioning raw wood for, I don't know, but a couple minutes is fine. Let it work in. Sometimes old dry fingerboards, you'll see it like suck right in, and it'll almost be dry to the touch. That much will be like dry to the touch. Anyway, pause. All right, so let this set for about 5 minutes or so. Look at that. That's how much it's been absorbed in. Like it's almost dry right there. But that's why I give it a minute, and we'll wipe off the excess. And that kind of hydrates and protects the raw wood. It's good for it. Oop, a little bit of tape stickies there or something. That's all right. That'll be under the poker chip. Okay, a little final polish down. Get it back together. Get it tuned up, strung up, set up. Out the door. Well, not quite. We'll get all the other ones done, then get them out the door. How about I do one of these every morning? I won't do a whole like exact same video on the same guitar every time. You know, that'll get boring. We'll do some general, you know, walk around, test drive type stuff. And then I'll like do some time lapse. And then, like I said, time lapse, and then a sound demo at the end. Wow, can't talk. Sorry, I'm trying to think about what I want to do next. Come out. There. Sometimes these can be tricky to get out. There we go. That back together. Oh, right. I'm going to go buff the plastics. I'm going to do that. I'll be right back. You guys chill. I expect people showing up any minute now, so we'll go silent mode. But I'll do a sound demo at the end. We'll time lapse the rest of this up. And you're sick of listening to me blab anyway. Sure are. Thanks. Anyway, stay tuned. We'll see you at the end with a sound demo, and then also more videos featuring Kong, my new shop logo, so or mascot logo. Anyway, see you guys in a bit. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, share, whatever. It does help. Love to get to 2,000 subscribers this week. Wouldn't that be sweet? Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Do it.